Welcome to Narcissism Freedom. If you're new here, I'm truly glad you found this space. And if you're returning, welcome back. You're part of a powerful community of survivors, warriors, and rebuilders. Today's message is heavy, but it's necessary. Because some wars don't end when deployment does. Some battles don't happen on foreign soil. They happen inside homes, behind closed doors, inside families that look fine on the outside but are breaking in silence on the inside. The title of today's message says it clearly. Prisoner of War, the hidden battle behind the uniform. Some of you fought for your country. You wore the uniform. You followed orders. You lived by discipline, duty, and honor. But when you came home, the battlefield didn't disappear. It just changed locations. You weren't facing an enemy with a rank or a flag. You were facing control, entitlement, emotional warfare, and no one trained you for that. You were trained to survive combat, but not psychological manipulation, not gaslighting, not walking on eggshells in your own home. So you did what you were taught to do. You endured, you adapted, you pushed through. You told yourself, it's not that bad. You told yourself, others have it worse. You told yourself, I just need to be stronger. But strength without safety becomes suffering. For many veterans and military families, the war didn't stop after deployment. It followed them home. Some of you lived with a partner who controlled everything. Your time, your money, your voice. You were questioned, blamed, emotionally punished for things you didn't do. And slowly your world got smaller. You stopped talking. You stopped sharing. You stop trusting your own perception. That's what narcissistic abuse does. It doesn't just hurt you. It rewires how you see yourself. And your children felt it too. They heard the tension in the walls. They felt the fear in the air. They learned what anxiety looks like before they learned what safety feels like. That's not what you fought for. You didn't serve your country, so your home could feel like a prison. You didn't sacrifice your peace just to live in survival mode. And you didn't risk your life, so your family could live in emotional captivity. Narcissistic abuse in military families often hides behind appearances, behind medals, behind rank, behind the image of a perfect family. From the outside, everything looks fine, but inside, people are breaking. Let me say this clearly. If you're a veteran who feels trapped in your own home, you are not weak. If you're a military spouse who feels emotionally controlled, you are not crazy. If you're a child who grew up afraid of a parent's anger, you're not broken. You are surviving something you didn't have language for yet. And now you're learning how to name it. And that's the first step to reclaiming your life. Healing does not dishonor your service. Boundaries do not mean you failed your family. And leaving survival mode does not mean you're giving up. It means you're choosing peace. You were trained to endure, but you were not meant to endure alone. The same courage it took to deploy is the courage it takes to go to therapy. The same bravery it took to face danger is the bravery it takes to face your pain. The same discipline you used to survive is the discipline that will help you heal. Some of you are just now realizing that what you lived through was abuse, not conflict, not just stress, not normal relationship problems. Abuse. And when that truth lands, it hurts, because you start to see how much you tolerated, how much you minimized, how much of yourself you gave away just to keep the peace. You start to notice the patterns, the cycles, the way apologies were demanded from you, but never offered to you, the way your needs were dismissed while everyone else's came first. You start to understand why you always felt tired, why your body stayed tense, why your mind never fully rested. That wasn't weakness. That was your nervous system trying to protect you. You were living in a state of emotional alert, always scanning, always preparing, always bracing. That is not living. That is surviving. And survival mode is not meant to be permanent. You don't lose your identity when you take care of yourself. You reclaim it. You don't become selfish when you set boundaries. You become safe. You don't dishonor your family when you stop accepting mistreatment. You break generational cycles. Some of you were taught that love means sacrifice, that loyalty means silence, That strength means never asking for help. But real strength looks like this: choosing yourself, protecting your nervous system, creating a life that doesn't feel like a constant mission. You deserve a home where your body can rest, where your heart doesn't stay braced for impact, where your children can feel safe instead of scared. You deserve relationships where your voice is heard, where your boundaries are respected, where your presence is valued, not controlled. You deserve mornings without dread, evenings without tension, and nights where you can finally sleep without replaying everything in your head. You fought for freedom. Now it's time to live in it. And I want to speak directly to the part of you that still feels trapped. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not failing. You are waking up. You are learning. You are unlearning. You are rebuilding your sense of self one truth at a time. And that takes courage most people will never understand. You are facing things that were buried. You are questioning things that were normalized. You are breaking patterns that have existed for generations. That is not weakness. That is leadership. And this channel exists for that exact reason. Narcissism freedom is about clarity, healing, and rising into who you were always meant to be, beyond duty, beyond fear, beyond survival. Your story matters. Your peace matters. Your life matters, outside the uniform and beyond the war. If this message speaks to you, I want you to know something. You are not alone here. There are other veterans, other spouses, other adult children of toxic homes who understand what it's like to fight a battle no one sees. There are people here who know what it feels like to look strong on the outside and feel shattered on the inside. People who know what it's like to keep going when you're exhausted. People who know what it's like to love someone who hurts you. So, if you're ready to move from survival to healing, from silence to strength, from fear to freedom, you're in the right place. This is your permission slip to rest, to speak, to heal, to choose a life that doesn't feel like a war zone anymore. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your courage. And remember, you are no one's prisoner anymore.